Welcome back to my series of instructional videos around the Trellix NDR capability, specifically around Network Investigator. This short video is specifically going to be about the asset discovery component. A big piece to understanding what's in your network is understanding what you have, right? What potential traffic is out there. So in our previous videos, we looked at some of the dashboards. We understood more about doing a automated search, looking through an investigation, but today we're going to focus on the assets. So at the top of the screen, let's go ahead and click on the assets view. And in the assets view, we'll notice when we click on this, it opens up a long list of number of active devices that we're seeing within our environment. These are all fingerprinted via our network discovery tools, and it's showing over 5,000 active devices. And to me, I say, oh, I know my environment. I know these mail servers look interesting. Web servers look fine. But I feel like I want to get a better understanding of these 383 different PCs. I can kind of delve down into this. You know, this right here could be other IoT devices that we're discovering. So this is a capability to understand IoT and the indicators around that as well. But let's focus specifically on this PC group. So I'm going to click on this, and you'll notice it quickly filters down to those 383 PCs. The interesting part about this is it still shows a number of things that I'm seeing. So it could be Windows XP, and I'm like, that's interesting. Asset name's not available. Maybe it's not connected. But as I kind of click through, I say, I know I have a lot of Macs in here. This is kind of interesting. I see, one of these guys right here, which is showing a Windows 7, 8, and 10. I shouldn't have any Windows 8 in my system. So that kind of just piques my interest to look into this a little bit more. And this is a great way for us to see if there's any rogue systems out there, potentially malicious behavior going on. Let's go ahead and click on it. Once I get into this PC, it brings up a summary of what I'm seeing, right? So the host name's not available. Maybe it doesn't have an agent on it, which again piques my interest a little bit. First seen was Monday, April 29th. Last seen was Tuesday, April 30th. Which is actually at the time, right around the time I was doing my investigation now. And what kind of traffic is being seen on this asset, right? So we're seeing that it's a lot of DNS traffic. It's reaching out for the name service internally. So it's not external traffic. It is some internal traffic, but this is kind of an interesting aspect for me to look at. And then I see an alert that's also happening on this system. So when I look through this, it kind of gives me the distribution over time. It had a big spike of traffic and the destinations it's going to. So I could always look a little bit further. I can investigate into these different destinations and looking at the different types of flow information that we're seeing. The great part about this is we're able to then also click on the asset map. And this gives us a little bit more of who's communicating with this asset. So there's my asset in the center. Here I can see different types of IP address and different types of protocols that are specifically going out or in to my system. Here's something that's going out. I can see that this is a flow, PX flow going out. Interesting. Well, that's your standard IP address right there for a broadcast. But that being said, it gives me an idea of what I can look for. Also, I can go to the alerts tab, and remember there was one alert that came up. And if there's a group of alerts, it's a great way for me to go and look at this and see that it had to do with an unsolicited echo reply. If this is something that we see, this is just, an ICMP, it's just a ping. But if it's something like a file download or something that looks malicious over an anomalous port, it's a really great way for me to start this investigation. So recapping this little quick overview of this asset discovery screen, what's nice about this is it specifically shows me all my assets in my environment. I can start clicking around to get an understanding of what I'm seeing and then delve deeper into something that looks like anomalous behavior. So this is a great capability that we have within NDR, and hopefully you'll find it useful within your environment. Thanks for your time today. Have a great day.